Welcome back to Smallenbarger Auto. My name is Jake Smallenbarger. I'm going to give you a little bit of history on the shop. My dad's been doing this since 1999 on his own, started the business. Brittany and I have been uh, running the shop here for a couple years. This is all I've ever done since I was a little kid, growing up in the shop with Dad.
Yeah, so we've been in business for 26, 27, almost 27 years.
Since 99.
Yeah.
So we really enjoy doing the videos, and we really enjoy what we do every single day. And we eat, sleep, and breathe cars. Um, this is our whole life. So stay tuned and see what we get into this week. Got some exciting stuff going on in there. So,
Hey guys, Smallenbarger Auto here. Got a 62 Impala Super Sport. It has manual steering on it. The owner presently wants it to be converted over to a power steering. He's having trouble steering it. He's an older gentleman. We got this Borgeson kit right here that we're going to paint up, clean up, make it look pretty, get it up to our standard, get it put on this car so this guy can be rolling for the spring. If this is something that you guys have want done for yourself, just little upgrades, make your ride a little bit more pleasant, give us a holler. Getting ready to do a time lapse, show you all these pieces getting prepped, getting this ripped out, getting her put together. Let's go. Little bit of a catch up, guys. We got this 36 Ford pickup truck in here. We got Wyatt cutting away, doing trim work around the gas tank fill. We've been fitting the bed, floor, all the flame bed rails, getting everything trimmed in, doing the final assembly before paint. Critical. Get it done before paint. That way, after paint, it's just a simple assembly. Another update, 2008 Springer Harley Softail. Getting all the tin work ready for its next application of clear. Soon it'll be shiny black one more time.
little update on the 62 Impala power steering conversion. Dad has all the steering rods. Come on in here and take a look. Dad has all the steering rod in place, the new power steering box, and the power steering pump mounted on the engine. A lot of the stuff didn't come painted, which was kind of sad, but we went ahead and got everything scuffed and painted. The sway bar is actually hitting the pitman arm on the bottom of the steering box, so there's no way around it besides spacing it down. So you're gonna have to make some custom adapters to move it down away from the steering box. We're waiting on a pulley, bottom crank pulley from Jegs. Should have this thing wrapped up here hopefully this end of this week. Getting back on this 36 Ford pickup. We're lining up all the wood bed kit that we got. We went ahead and cut down these rails and went ahead and scotch brighted those. We're just gonna seal and paint them. But getting the final holes marked and located for all the bed mounting. We got to drill one more right here on each side. And then the bed's ready to come off and final body work, final coat of primer and paint. So I sent the front vent out to Performance Paint, and they're going to match that for me. We'll do a spray out of that. Make sure it matches the cab because the can of paint he has is almost 20 years old. So we'll match that to the cab, do a spray out, and then we'll go ahead with painting the bed. all the final fits done after we drill those 2 holes. So Dad had sprayed this truck years ago, and the customer had just kind of put it together as he could, just as a project at home. That's kind of why this one's kind of a different process than what we usually do. Just trying to help him out, and that way it's all painted so he can finish it up. His son can finish it up. So still a really cool truck, but it's just not our normal process, that's for sure. But it'll still be really nice.
Hi guys, we're back again. So you've already seen the fact that we've got the new power steering unit all installed. Hiccup number 1, when the alternator belt becomes tight. The alternator belt is going to hit the bolts. So now we have to shim the pulley out so that we can get some clearance between the belt and the bolts. Okay. Next step will be putting the other power steering pump bracket on the pulley on the crank. That's also going to require a spacer. Can't establish that spacer's width until this pulley is out where it belongs. Do a little, solve another problem, do it again. There's problem number 1. Here's problem number 2. Installing the sway bar, or fitting the sway bar after the unit's on with the adapter plate, pushes it down approximately 5/8 below the frame. Got to modify the sway bar, got to drop it down. Had to make bushings or shims to shim the sway bar down low enough to clear the new gearbox, but we have to keep it high enough so it doesn't hit the pitman arm and idler arm. Nothing but fun.
What are you doing now?
Well, we're trying to fix the ride height on this.
Oh, you can't cuss.
Oh. Well, we're trying to fix the ride on this car. So I'm changing out the rear springs from left to right in the rear to try to balance out the front suspension.
Nice.
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so when this car's sitting on all 4 wheels, the ride height is jacked up. So it's sitting high in the front, which we may have to lower the front. But this corner is low, which makes the front right corner high. So I have to figure out, is it the springs? Is it the car being old and just twisted? So first step in this will be switch the springs side to side in the rear, set it back down, move the car around, and see if the car becomes square. In the rear, at least. If it does, great. If it doesn't, then we achieve nothing. But it's the first step. If that doesn't fix it, next step will be mean that the car has lost conformity from age. So the next step will be going in and adding a shim under this spring to create ride height.
Okay.
Then the rear will be square. Next step after that is how far we're going to lower the front of the car. We're not lowering it to be cool. We're lowering it so the car sits level like it should have from factory. It's got oversized springs. So when you buy new springs these days, you know, it's a universal kind of thing. It's set up for a big block. Is it set up for a small block? Is it set up for an air conditioning car? Is it set up for a large radiator where it holds more antifreeze? All those weights. So the springs are almost always oversized. So you have to tailor it to the vehicle. That's it.
Cool.
Okay, here we are again, getting ready to do the next step. I've already removed the rear springs from the car, switched them side to side. Ride height remains the same. car is sagging in the right rear, or driver's rear. So basically that means that the car has been twisted over time. What are you doing?
Can you not hear them? You guys are losers. They're trying to go, oh, yeah.
Next step is let's go ahead and lower the front of the car. The car sits too high. As you can see, it looks like it's nose high. So we want to get this down so the car sits more level. Looks like something you would want to drive. So we're going to lower the front of the car down and address the rear of the car after we have the ride height set. Let's get to it.
Oh, come on in.
What do you got in here?
Just got the black sprayed on it. It's a GM black. And then 4 coats of clear. Turned out pretty smooth.
Nice.
It doesn't have any flips to it, like a purple flip or a brown flip. It's always black. But turned out really good. Get this out of here. Get it wet, let it cure out. Wet sand, buff it. Start putting the bike together.
Nice.
We removed the cowl vent panel from the 36 Ford, so Performance Paint could paint match it. So now I'm gonna go spray the spray out card with the new green and see how close we are. See if we can go from there and order more paint or keep doing spray outs to make sure it matches perfectly. Like I said before, the original paint is like 20 years old, so we can't use any of that. So time to start over.
Okay, where we're at now. Pulley number 1, which would be for the alternator, has been shimmed, and now the full adjustment's been made. Before, like we showed you, the distance between the bolt and belt, it's all brought together where it belongs. So now we have to set up and figure out the spacing for the second pulley, which will power the power steering. We'll be good to go.
All right, so Jake just got done spraying the spray out for the 36 Ford. It's hard to tell on camera, but the spray out is just a smidge too dark. So we're gonna have to go back and try to get a different color.
Like I said earlier, the paint's 20 years old and can't use that anymore. So Performance Paint finally got back to me on their paint spray out, and we need to redo.
No?
Was he behind me the whole time dicking with me?
Okay, go.
You know what this is? I know what this is. This is a cowl vent panel for a 36 Ford.
Are you sure? Are you sure?
That was cool.
There you go.
I love when dogs howl. I think it's awesome. Follow along with our builds by subscribing and tell us what you think in the comments. We're posting new shop content weekly. Until next time, keep those classics alive. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching. Bye guys.